Hello everyone, Marvel D6 Ninja Wrestlers here, and today I'm going to give you guys a character analysis of one of my characters, and that is, this character is called America. Now, America is a very interesting kind of character. He's a villain, of course, but not in the way most people would expect. He's part of my Justice X universe, mostly as a villain / ripoff. But yeah. America, real name is Troy Tony Seaman. Troy Tony Seaman was born on April 4, 1992, and was the second oldest of five, and was only raised by a single mother. And Troy never met his father before any of his siblings were born. It was because of that Troy was often mocked, teased, bullied, and beaten up at school for. And this made him want to bench press and get stronger overall. Troy, when he became a wrestler in his early years, it was relatively unknown, as he was more like an Asian, where he wrestled in Japan before joining to the WWE. And the name America is actually meant to be inspired by pseudo. This all started his obsession, which would consume him later on. Reason why I think Troy is a very unique kind of villain for me is because he's a part of the Judgment Punks. The Judgment Punks are basically a group of wrestlers who become obsessed with the Justice X and relatively start acting like actual heels, not like criminals or villains, but it's like, they would cause some fights with like the Assassins or any other villains, or even criminals in general. And they're also some of the more irritating foes that the Justice X fights, because you're a superhero team, you want to save other lives, and here it is, a group of wrestlers who are obsessed with you, constantly forcing you over. I think it's a really, really unique idea. I've always liked the Marvel and DC versus WWE, so I decided, let's try and add that here. And I think I did a unique job. Troy Seaman is essentially a combination of John Cena, Ricochet, and Edge. Edge from WWE, not really from AEW. I have not checked if they're the same, but I assume not. But yeah. Yeah. Some of the only members that Troy is obviously close to is the Wonder Widow of the Judgment Punks, which is Athena, and the Speed Force of the Judgment Punks, which is of course Roman. Which are characters I'll probably get into another time, but yeah. Some of his finishing moves are probably the most lame, I'd say, of all of them. For starters, he has just a normal attitude adjustment and a diving spear. A diving spear is like when you go on the top rope and you essentially spears them. Yeah, it's kind of lame, but that's probably because the finishing moves that John Cena, Ricochet, and Edge are probably the ones you can't. Excuse me. Are probably the ones you really can't merge that well. I think it's because that's yeah. I think it's because of that you can. I think it's because of all of this. I think makes me really appreciate unique villains and unique characters. I should also mention that Detroit did in fact one time smoke at the age of 16, but relatively hated it, which he's never done it again. Obviously, as a nod to when Edge did that, he say he hated it. Same thing with Troy getting picked on, as I was saying now with John Cena, obviously, which a lot of people are not familiar with, but yeah. And obviously, Edge never met his father, so it's kind of a nod to this. But yeah. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Alright. If you're still continuing, thank you for continuing to this part, and I just want to quickly address a few channel updates. Starting with video plans that I've canceled. So for those that know me, I know me. I made a series of videos called "What If I Wrote the Flash Season 8 Part" or Flash Season 8 Part 8, and I was originally gonna do a Part 3. However, I decided I'm canceling that. The reason why I'm canceling it is because of the countless awful backlash I got from Arrowverse fans. For those that don't know, the Arrowverse is like one of the most toxic fan base you can ever imagine. Like I literally left that one, went on to other communities, and I realized that none of them were as toxic as Arrowverse. Yes, a lot of these communities do have crappy people, but the Arrowverse is downright insanity. It was because of that I realized if I should even continue working on Flash Season 8 Part 3. Because the thing is, almost nobody in that community gave me good criticisms. And it's not that I hate that they're all giving me criticisms. It's that, for instance, because if that was true, then I would hate Fleur Sputter, but I don't. Because I think his criticisms was genuinely good. You know, he didn't think it was the worst idea, but that probably wasn't sure if it fits character for Barry. Same with Manta Ray Studios. He said multiple times that my ideas may not seem the best, but they are better than Flash Season 7. That's what Fleur Sputter often says, actually. Giving me the sense that, yeah, he likes the ideas, it's just some of the things, it's just, what? So that's why I don't necessarily hate if, like, say these Arrowverse fans were saying, I don't know if this idea is the best, but I'll give it a shot. They're not acting like that. They're saying, this is automatically the worst thing I've ever heard. And it's because of that it made me go away from the Arrowverse fans. That's also why I did not review Flash Season 9. Which I will do one final Flash video, which the ranking of the seasons. But that's about it. Literally after that would be no Flash video. And another thing I should address is whenever these people were criticizing me for my opinion on Flash Season 8, the thing is, they were very, very hypocritical. I got a comment back in the day from Vetromat, who criticized me because I didn't like it, even though I told him I actually like Flash. I enjoy the Flash. And I had to tell him I like Season 1, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6. And it was like, and I enjoyed the first 2 episodes of Armageddon, Episode 4, The Deathstorm arc. And it was like, for him, that was like literally not enough for him to say I'm a Flash fan, when I like almost half of the show. And I brought up that during season 7, I feel like during season 7, I brought up the fact that most people, including him, were probably like that. And guess what? I found a video that literally was him saying the exact same thing as I did. So basically, yeah. And I should also mention, Veteran also has a video talking about Iris in season 5. And that's when I realized you're criticizing a part of your favorite, a show you like, make me realize that yes, all that discussion we had was literally for nothing. And you see what I mean? You see how hypocritical, how almost nonsensical it is? Yeah. It's because of that I decided I'm not going to review Batwoman, nor will I review any more of The Flash. So that was a part of the Arrowverse discussion, because I decided to finally admit that I'm done with trying to come up with an idea for what if I roll the Flash Name Part 3. Plus, I don't know how I would have done that one, because I completely ran out of ideas. What I think I would have done is just say this part would have been like the final part where Barry just starts traveling the world and then to master Speed Force, and the finale. That's literally all I would have said. And a few plot points here and there, but overall it would just be focused on Barry. And that's another thing I don't get. Another thing I hate is how all these Arrowverse fans have stated that they want to see more Barry. But when I hate a season that's literally Barry focused, they hate it. And I think it's because of these guys. I've been giving some of the biggest Arrowverse channels, like Flashverse, Arrowverse Scenes, DC Comics Arrowverse. I feel like it's kind of one of the reasons they don't upload anymore. Which, yeah, I have started to notice these guys have not uploaded a video in like almost a year. Very sad, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like it has something to do with the Arrowverse fans, due to how crazy toxic they are. Few things. Another thing I would also say is this. Yeah. I think it's because of these fans that almost every Arrowverse channel decided, you know what? I don't think I should do Arrowverse content. It's a universe that I like, but I think that's the thing. But yeah. Anyways, that's part of the Arrowverse section done. Other things I want to address. If you notice, the video quality on my last videos, other than me becoming an adult, have been weird. Other than my Marvel's DC Universe War main theme. Other than that one, if you've noticed, the quality has been weird. That is because the video editor I was using, VSDC, is absolutely terrible. Literally, I think that's like one of the worst. That's why I realized, you know what, I'm not going to record this. I'm not going to use that anymore. Because of how much hard it takes me. I don't even know how to export on there. That's why from now on, I'm going to be using Power Director on my phone. Which also is kind of hard to use. Because for those that don't use it, at a certain point, almost everything would just go crazy. Like all the pictures and things, you go crazy and go out of place, and you're gonna have to fix it. It's happened to me multiple times. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's why the video quality has been trash. I have to use a better one, and I will. That's why I won't be uploading some Arrowverse content. And I'm gonna try to upload at least now multiple times a day. The only problem is I sometimes don't feel like it. And so yeah. I apologize for not uploading nearly as much this summer. Because obviously, all of you who know me, the last two summers when I was up, I uploaded like almost every day. Back in 2021 and 2022. 2023 doesn't count because I wasn't available. But yeah. And I'm gonna try to upload at least every single day, or at least once. Try thinking of it as like once a week at best. But I don't want to be like that 1 week channel. I want to be more multiple. But yeah. So that's pretty much all I have. I'll try and get some Walking Dead content done. And yeah.